any hands down. But you know, they tested him, and I guess the first one came back positive. Then they tested the B sample, and that came back positive. But ever since that win, he has been going off. I mean, he's been acting crazy. I ain't gonna say he acting crazy. He's
He
acting the
coming
way that he truly is.
he coming down. He going through withdrawal. That's what that
Goddamn,
is.
man, Professor.
Yeah,
What, that steroid withdrawal, whatever he was taking?
sure.
Yeah, yeah. But my thing is, and one thing I'm to you, Tim Dog, this is a question to you. Why do anybody that's in the spotlight, just like you say, Matt Professor, or us in general, when you go out there and do something crazy or you say something crazy, now all of a sudden you're sorry for what you said?
Because during the time, you all pumped up, somebody's probably juicing you up. Go ahead, man, say it. Say how you really feel. And then when you say it and you go back, you like, damn, that was kind of stupid. I ain't really mean that. I was just caught up in the moment. But
Mhm.
my mama used to always say, before you say something that's going to hurt someone's feelings, make sure whatever you're going to say can hurt your feelings, and that way you won't say it.
No,
I mean, that was
my
my
mom
mom.
always said. My mom always said, if you're gonna say it, mean it. Shit.
That's
I mean, yeah, that too. That too. If
Shit.
you're gonna say it, you better mean it. But at the
yeah.
same time, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna say something to purposely hurt someone's feelings, how would you feel if someone purposely said something to hurt yours?
Yeah, yeah, and
Pretty
like I
much
said,
that's what she's saying.
and like I say though, man, this guy, ever since the drug test came back, he's been on a serious rant. And like I said, he's a supporter of Trump too. It seems though that everybody that's supporting Trump, they always go out of pocket. Then they're always going to ask people for forgiveness. So Pharaoh King, I don't know if you heard what the story is about. Ryan Garcia, he beat Haney, WBC champion, but he couldn't get the belt because he was overweight. So he couldn't get the belt, but he won the fight. Come to find out, he was positive for using them steroids. So they
Right.
fight, no contest. But
Give
ever
me your
since then,
belt.
he's been on a rant. And he's asked for people for an apology because he got on X, formerly Twitter. Why people keep saying that? I'm just gonna say X. He got on X and
Formerly
said that
Twitter.
and said that he can't stand black people. He hate Muslims.
Mm.
George Floyd was alive again, so he could kill him again.
Mm.
But now he's asking for an apology. He said he's going to rehab. I wish what's the girl name that Amy Winehouse?
Yes.
I guess we're going to rehab. Now he said he's going to he said that he's going to rehab and he has a drug addiction.
To a
So
what?
he's asking people for their forgiveness. Pharaoh, what's your thoughts?
Hey, that's kind of
They're coming in on.
That's a lot to come in on, man.
right. Damn. That's all I have to say. I'm gonna have to say. I'm gonna say he don't get no pass on that one. He can't get no pass on that one. I don't care what type of drugs you're on, that.
Well,
You
you say
can't
you hit
get
the
none for that one.
trifecta.
Yeah, you can't get nothing for that, man.
Yeah.
You pretty much, yeah, you need to be banned, man, or something. I mean,
Yeah.
boxing is it for you. You're done.
No, he actually got banned. They kicked him out. They
Okay.
kicked him out
They
because
took
of
his belt.
Deserving.
because
They took
of
his
what
belt.
he said.
Yeah,
And
that's
of course,
deserving.
he got a year suspension from the New York sports people, whatever they call them up there in boxing. So he can't get a license in New York City. And the WBC said, "We done with you." They kicked him out, and that's why I think that the Mad Professor said,
There's only one
"You made a
left.
great point, Mad Professor. You made a great point. Now your foot is to the fire. Now that the WBC done took all your money away, or the money
That's
that you
right.
could make, oh, now I got to say this. Oh, somebody wrote it for him. I'm sorry,
Right.
I'm using drugs or whatnot, and forgive me.
You know he said that. You knew you were saying it when you said it. So
Oh yeah, he was on camera saying it. No, it's
Yeah,
not like
you know
it's
he
not
said
like
it.
he
So-
said it on Twitter. I meant to say on Twitter he had the camera and he said it. You could see it coming out his mouth.
yeah, nah.
If he
you
was
meant what
white,
you
he
said.
probably could have got away with it. But he ain't white, so.
Well, no. If honestly,
No.
he would
I
no,
don't think I
because
don't give a damn what color you are. You want to get away with that mess.
it's
No.
it's
Yeah,
all
no.
about who's willing
Yeah.
to put up with what you do. I mean, look at Chael
Yeah.
Sonnen and what's that little Irish dude name in MMA whose name
Oh, Conor McGregor.
look at all the
Murder.
shit that they do, but it's
Yeah.
accepted from their organization, so they've never
Yeah.
felt any consequence behind it.
Yeah.
And plus, it's
So if you're
entertainment for them. And those
It,
boo-
but that
you know,
and that's my
booster
point.
tickets.
If your organization is just like just like at your job, if you do something stupid and your organization keeps allowing it, you're just gonna
Yeah.
keep on going it.
You gonna keep
Keep
on
on
going.
doing it rather. But the
Yeah.
moment somebody pushes back and takes away the shit that you work for, then all of a sudden, oh my God, I'm so sorry. No, you've been doing this for years. Don't be sorry for who you are. Stand on business. Say, yeah, I said it, I meant it. Don't get
Stand on
mad at the
business.
damn
Yeah.
don't get mad at the
Yeah.
damn response. It's what I
Yeah.
mean. We
Do
always
the Donald
say,
Trump. Just
Right.
say it.
just say it. And that's my point is you always want to be sorry after the fact, after you've gotten
That's right.
caught.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
either don't say it or say it and then
Yep.
say, yeah, I meant it, pound your damn chest and walk like a damn man about it.
Yeah, and that's the same thing I say, man, Professor. You know, now because his family came out and say that, hey, man, we don't condone this. We don't know who this person is, whatnot. And then once the WBC came out and said, hey, you
Mhm.
kicked out. Now you probably say, oh man, I'm probably losing my money because you can't call Trump because like I said before, he's a Trump follower. He loves Trump, and everybody that gets down with Trump, he's not giving you no money. I hate to tell you all that.
No.
But when you get in some shit, he's the last one to call.
He'll
He's
be
not like
like,
Ghostbuster. Who you going to
He
call?
gonna talk about you too at the same
Right.
time.
Right.
He gonna be like Blaine Bishop. He gonna sue you.
You know what I've always wanted to know? When something like this happens and you have the family go, well, we don't know who this person is. We don't, this is not something we condone. Were you condoning it when he was paying your bills?
Ooh,
Right.
goddamn, man, Professor.
Mhm.
Because
Right,
I'm more
right.
than
That's a
certain
good
you
point.
was. I'm sure you had no problem with it until it was all taken away from you.
Ooh, goddamn, man, Professor. That's a bomb right there. Yeah. It's just crazy, man. A crazy situation. I don't have a video for this next topic we want to talk about, but my Professor got it up behind it.
Mr. Joey said it. Alcohol is a truth serum, but drugs will make a pastor a lie. He said what he meant.
You dropped that bomb.
Right.
Hey man,
Man,
say
I
that
can't
one
see
more
these
time. What
comments.
Mr. Joe said? Say it one more time.
Yeah. Alcohol is a truth serum, but drugs will make a pastor lie. He said what he meant.
Damn, sure did. God damn it, boy.
Hey boy, you gotta
Damn
watch
it,
the
man.
pastors, boy.
I tell you, boy, it's crazy, man. But we're gonna go and talk about this situation because you got it up behind you. You know, our main man that we love on this podcast. And fellas, y'all gonna see me wiping because it's hot as hell in this goddamn garage. I feel like I'm in a goddamn sauna.
And he got a sauna right beside him.
Yeah, I got a sauna right beside me. But man, I'm hotter than hell in this motherfucker. But your man, our favorite friend to the show. I'm talking about Stephen A. Smith. He's catching heat. And
How about Screaming A. Smith?
Streaming A. Smith. But he catching a lot of heat because we talked about this the other night about the OJ situation. And he caught some from Faison Love, and he caught some from a man, goddamn Willie D. Willie D
he
told
was
him,
catching blows, boy.
yeah, Willie D told him, say he whipped the brace off his ass. Like, God damn, Willie D. You know what I'm saying? But I want us to expound some more on that. What y'all thought about what Stephen A. Smith, said about OJ? Matt Professor first.
What do you expect from Stephen A. Smith? He knows where his bread is buttered. I mean, he not gonna rock the boat. Especially with his contract coming up with ESPN, he damn sure not gonna rock the boat. And that's the problem with him is, and it kills me. I laugh every fucking time I think about this dude. Is he has, and it's why he's made such a success on ESPN. He has all the smoke in the world for black athletes. Black athletes hit his wife or is accused of beating his woman. Oh, he's the worst thing. He got to go.
Yeah.
He ain't said nothing about the white boy who was just traded from Oklahoma City, I think, to Chicago, beating his girl's ass the last couple of years. He damn sure didn't say nothing about Dana White, rather, being caught on camera beating his wife. He didn't say a damn thing about the other football player who beat his black girlfriend half to death. And that dude's still in the goddamn league. You never hear Stephen A. say nothing about that. It's just like his homegirl, Molly Quorum, I think her name is. She don't say a damn thing either.
Yeah.
But she got nothing but smoke. They got nothing but smoke for black people. They just can't. They the Candace Owens and Tim Scott of goddamn sports when it comes to black people.
Matt Professor, I don't think it's Molly Karen.
Andrews,
I think it's the other chick.
Mika Andrews, that's the one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Miss
Mika
Molly.
Andrews.
Yeah. Cause you know Molly loved the brother. She was married to what's my man's name?
Jalen.
Jalen. Yeah, Jalen Rose.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's right.
But
Yeah,
she still
I knew it was
doesn't.
something with an
She
M
does.
though.
She
Yeah, I
still
know.
doesn't.
It sounds
she
alike.
still doesn't have anything to say when something comes up. She's just a moderator, a
Yeah,
mediator.
yeah.
She
Yeah,
don't
but go
really
ahead
say
and
anything.
get in there, goddamn Pharaoh.
Man, whatever anybody says to Stephen A. or Screaming A. Smith about the way he acts when it comes covering black folks, he deserves it. He deserves it. I can't stand the dude no more. His podcast I don't listen to. He just needs to go, man. Honestly, he just needs to go.
Yeah.
He's losing his credibility with everybody, with us. I can't stand the man no more.
Yeah, yeah. Tim Dog, get in there.
I mean, it seems like the more he lies, the further back their hairline goes.
We said that's the truth line.
Well, that's why Trump is bald. Shit.
Hey, he paid for his.
Y'all,
They
man.
he just lined the heads up going backwards. That's all. He going back. Man, weren't you up in the forehead about 4 years ago? Oh man, that's alopecia.
Gotta do the finger test.
Oh Lord.
But
And that's not the finger test we normally want to see either.
Hell no.
You mean fingers?
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
here's the hand test.
A lot of people don't like this brother, but I listen to him every time I get a chance. Dr. Umar, he was on the Breakfast Club this morning, and he was talking about. They asked him about Stephen A. Smith and the OJ situation, and he says Stephen A. Smith. He said he don't have nothing against the brother, but he got to pick a side because one minute he say something positive, he say something ignorant like this. He say, man, if you're gonna be on that side, stay on that side. I think we would have more respect for him if he would just stay on one side. And that's what I'm saying. He's trying to walk the line. If you feel this way about black athletes, stay on that side. Jason Whitlock, one thing about him, we can't stand him, but he's on that side. He stays on that side. He's not going to cross that line.
We said we know what he said. We know who he is.
But one thing I can say about Stephen A., he was invited on Fox News a couple of years ago. It was one of their prime time shows that they have people come up and they ask them stuff, and they didn't like Stephen A. I mean, this was the Stephen A. that I know. He was, projecting his knowledge and letting them know, no, that's not true. And this is where you need to go find your source. He was on it.
But the fact that they invited him, though.
But I'm gonna tell you,
no, they didn't invite him back after that. Oh,
no, that's what I'm saying. The fact that it's just like a few years ago. I remember the tight end Ben Watson was invited on Fox Sports because they expected him to talk about black people when BLM started going there. They was expecting him to disagree with it all, and he said, "If you expecting that, you got the wrong brother on here."
Right,
It's because of what they think that somebody's going to say. They invited Stephen A. Smith because they wanted him to bash black people and black athletes, and that didn't happen in that instance. And that's what I'm saying. That didn't happen in that instance. But the fact that they invited him shows who they thought he was.
Yeah, but I would tell you that's a lie. He has been back. What's my man, Sean Hannity? He been on the Sean Hannity show.
Yeah,
and he called Sean Hannity his friend. He said Sean Hannity is my friend, and that's exactly what he said when they talked about the brother that got killed on the train, but the guy rescued. Remember the guy that knelt on his neck, the Michael Jackson impersonator. And they talked, and they asked him about that. Yeah, they asked him about that, and of course,
I didn't know about the Sean Hannity.
Oh,
but
trust me, brother. I be on it. And he gave the political answer. Oh, I need to see more. I need to see more. You know what I'm saying? He no, the brother got killed by somebody subduing him. He was having an episode, and another brother's gone. But Stephen A. Smith. Like Dr. Umar said, pick a side. If you're going to be on that side, stay on that side. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that we have issue with, because one minute, oh, he pro-black. The next minute, oh, he white as goddamn mayonnaise. Right. Especially now, he's trying to get this $25 million a year.
Right, and that part right there. And that's what I was going to bring up. 1 minute, and I used to say that about certain people. 1 minute they got on their their 1978 Black Power fist, 1968 Black Power glove. and the next minute they iron in the Grandmaster's goddamn robes. I mean, make up your mind. Make
Yeah.
up your mind.
Yeah, and it's just crazy, man.
Wow.
But Stephen A.
man.
Smith. So, fellas, do y'all want to pick a side or stay where he's at?
He ain't never been on my side. He can go to hell. I don't care.
Yeah,
I mean, hey,
Hey, man.
we not hiring an ESPN is, so obviously
Right.
they see something that they like.
Well, they
Yeah.
see honestly they see ratings because he does bring in ratings.
Yes.
A lot of his money comes from ESPN, but also when he started his own podcast and his own news channel, it started growing up. Now it's not grown up as much as say like Shannon Sharp's is away from ESPN, but it's big enough. He has a big enough name to where when he says something, just like us, people listen.
That's right.
Like the old E.F. Hutton talk.
I
E.F.
was
Hutton
about to
talk
say that, brother.
commercials.
E.F. Hutton talk with people listen.
He like
Show our age, man. You went
He
way
not
back with
needing
that one, man.
anything.
Yes, I did.
Yes,
Yes, I did.
That's a trivia question right there.
Yeah. So everybody in answer though. I got mad, Professor. What you say, Pharaoh? Stay on one
Nah.
side or keep
Let's stay-
going up to that line.
Keep your path, man. Keep your path, man. That's that's
Stay the
what you want
course.
to do it. Yeah, just stay the course. Like because I mean, at the end of the day, he's gonna figure out what he's doing. Hopefully, you know.
Yeah.
The people when he start losing people, kind of like when what's his name, the comedian, he went there and supported Trump. Steve Harvey. Yeah, Steve Harvey. He figured out real quick how fast motherfuckers could turn on him.
What technically he wasn't supporting. He wasn't
No, he
supporting
was the
Trump. He was
talk
saying
to
give him a chance.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
But
still.
But those of us in the know knew even that.
Yeah, that's too
Yeah,
much.
Right. So yeah,
Yeah.
he gonna be like Steve Harvey. He's gonna figure it out real quick.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
who is Steve
Or-
Harvey?
Or like Kanye the first time, the second time, the third time.
Goddamn.
Because remember when he divorced Kim, he came back to black folk.
Yeah. No. What he say? What he say? I can say stuff about the Jews. I don't want to get boycotted, but them Jews shut
Right.
his ass down.
Right.
Well, when his ass said Trump was his father figure. Shit. I mean, come on, man.
I'm gonna keep it on sports. I'm gonna keep it on sports because I was gonna say something about that Negro. But go ahead,
But still,
Tim,
man. I mean,
Tim Dog.
Yeah.
I didn't let you answer, man. I'm sorry.
Tim Dog. So what you say?
No. Hey, pick a side, or I mean, he probably already picked this side. His side is the green side, whatever side
Right.
Brandon goes.
Right.
He picked this side.
Yeah, but what side? What color comes with that green though?
Yeah.
Hey,
I guess
as long as it's green, that's he don't care.
For me, I want him to call it like it is, man. Whether you're white or you're black. When Dana White slapped his wife, he should have been saying the same shit. Hey, Dana White, you was wrong. You're a piece of shit. Just like he said about O.J. Simpson, a double murderer who was acquitted
Shit,
of the crime that he did. Or
Just like
didn't
he
do.
said
I
about
don't know.
Jerry
That's what I'm
Jones.
saying.
Jerry Jones is my friend.
Exactly.
yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I'm trying
yeah,
to say?
yeah.
You know, hey, come on, man. Call it like it is. Because if that was a black player or a black woman, you be the first one on the line talking about, oh, they lower than dirt. The same way, that's all I want you to do. Call it straight down the line, man. We gonna watch you, they're gonna watch you. But he caught a lot of heat and he lost a lot of supporters as well. They was getting on his ass. Oh, I missed the comment. What Joe say?
He said Kanye went from a billionaire to 100 in a week talking about the Jews.
Man, where you see these comments? I don't see them.
Because they're on
Yeah,
the Man on the Streets Facebook page.
They're on my
Oh,
page,
they
and,
on
I tell you
his.
the truth, and I'm on my damn page, man. God damn it, Restream. Yeah, I just got my fist up to the air to him right there. But man, let's keep this train rolling. Man, another conversation that people are talking about, and we already talked about this a little earlier, but it's getting hot. It's getting hot because we don't know who's going to be the Rookie of the Year.
NBA season, the Rookie of the Year race has shaped up exactly how everyone predicted. The competition for the WNBA Rookie of the Year title between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese is intensifying as both athletes deliver impressive performances. At present, the Indiana Fever sharpshooter maintains a slight lead over the Chicago Sky forward. Caitlin Clark currently leads all WNBA rookies in points, assists, and minutes played. She's also second in steals and fourth in both rebounds and blocks. Meanwhile, Angel Reese leads in rebounds and steals, while also being second in points and 8th in blocks. Reese has gotten a lot of attention recently due to her record 13 straight double-doubles. Clark, however, set a record of her own after becoming the first rookie to record a triple-double. It's definitely an intriguing Rookie of the Year battle between Clark and Reese.
And you can tell that video is kind of old because Angel Reese got her 14th.
I was about to
double-double
say that.
today.
She got 14
She got
today.
her 14th today. So, Pharaoh King, what you think about this WNBA Rookie of the Year that's going down?
Man, I'll be honest, man. I have not followed anything
Damn.
with the WNBA. I'm not gonna lie, man.
First Negro, please. Well, let me give you one more.
Hey, I'm sorry, man.
He followed
I
the
don't
price
care.
of a Subway sandwich.
You say what you want, man. But I'm just,
So let me stop.
I haven't followed it, man. It hasn't
Hasn't hit you yet.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I've never. It's just basketball. I don't know.
At least you're being honest, man. Hey, at least you try to
I don't know.
sugarcoat it. Hey, you being honest. Hey, if you ain't following, you ain't follow it. Bad Professor, what's your thoughts?
Honestly, it's going to come down to whoever's voting, and if they're a certain persuasion, they're going to vote for Angel. If they're another persuasion, they're going to vote for Caitlyn. Honestly, if it ends in anything other than a tie, it's a travesty on both ends.
Yeah.
Clark needs
Because
to lead in turnovers,
I'll tell you what, I'm not a Caitlyn.
Yeah, they didn't say that.
I'm not a Caitlyn Clark
No,
fan,
Joey
but
said.
the girl is nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
she turns the ball over way too much for me. I mean,
Yeah.
she still leads the league in turnovers,
Yeah.
but the girl is
Hey,
nice. Now
So
here's
did
the
James
thing,
Harden.
though. Yes, here's the thing I think works against Caitlyn is one, the turnovers, and two, she has a really low shooting
It's
percentage.
percentage. Goddamn, that's I
Her
was going to say
shooting
that too.
percentage is awful, and
I was going to say that.
I want to say it's between 40 and 45% at this point.
No, it's
So she's chucking up
No, it's
shots.
30. It's 30 something.
Okay,
Because
yeah,
46 is her highest.
yeah,
So
that's
she's
right.
she's in the middle 30s.
Yeah, she's
Whoa.
chucking up shots like crazy to get all her points. But I mean, and right now they're in if the playoffs were to start today, her team would be out again because they've lost
lost
more
to the Mystics.
games. Yeah, they've lost more games than Chicago was, so Chicago would
That's
make
right.
it in.
Yeah. Yeah. Tim Dell, what you got?
Man, I agree with Matt Professor, whereas certain demographics, they're going to vote for who they feel is the better player. I mean, to be honest, both of them been playing phenomenal basketball for their
Yes.
teams. Even
Yes.
though their teams are losing, Caitlyn, yeah, she have a low shooting percentage because she is shooting up more shots, whereas Angel Reese, most of her shots are always under the basket in the box. Every now and then, she'll shoot a mid-range, but her game is inside. They two different players, two different positions, two different ways of scoring, but yet they both are good at their positions. And I'm shocked that the way that Caitlyn Clark is playing, because I've seen her play in college, whereas she never shared the ball, whereas in the WNBA she is sharing the ball, maybe because she has no choice but to when
Right,
they
that
double and
part.
triple team. She learned quickly. But I mean, as far as Rookie of the Year, why not give it to both? They've done dual MVPs for the year before. The NBA has. So what's the problem with having two?
They never did no dual MVP. They did Rookie of the Year. They never did no dual MVP. The Rookie of the Year that they did that year, it was Grant Hill and Jason Kidd. And that's the only time I think they ever did that. Yeah, yeah. And I'm gonna go with the Math Professor. They got to give it to one. I don't believe the Cole. I can understand they trying to be politically correct, but come on, man.
Well, I guess it's gonna be probably down to the last season,
but I'm just
part of the
saying,
season.
choose a side. And if you didn't, like I said, I've been watching because Chicago Sky. Everybody know all my teams in Philly. The only team I got outside of Philly is because they don't have a Philly WNBA team. Chicago Sky is my team because of injuries. And she showed another part of her game the other night. She was shooting some threes. I think she hit like two. She hit like 2 threes. And I mean nothing but the bottom of the net. So if you tell me she got an inside game and she ever get an outside game to go with that, she could be unstoppable.
She shoots some mid ranges and she get those together because everybody's always expecting her to be in the box. she's
Exactly.
really gonna be unstoppable.
Exactly. And to your point, Matt Professor, about Caitlin Clark, and your point too, Tim Dog, Pharaoh, you say you ain't watching, so you don't have a point.
Nope.
But the way that Caitlin Clark, she's playing ball, but she does have a lot of turnovers. She have a lot of turnovers, and some of those turnovers, she be making good pass. Her teammates not helping her out. You
No.
know what I'm saying? It's just a bad situation. But she shoot that rock like a dude, and I think that's what captivated a lot of people to watch the WNBA now because she's shooting that shit like Steph Curry. I mean, but Mad Professor, the point that you made, her shooting percentage, man, from college to the pros, she's down
Right.
in the mid-30s.
Right.
And that has to weigh in because, like they said in the video, they didn't say nothing about the turnovers. They're not going to say what you did bad or what you do bad. They're only going to highlight your good. And like Angel,
Of course.
a lot of her rebounds do come off some of her misses.
I was
But
gonna say that those are long rebounds, more like.
oh yeah. But that just showed her determination to keep going and going and going.
Well, so,
Matt,
some dudes could learn from that. They don't follow
Yeah.
their shot.
they don't
You know
follow
what I
their
mean?
shot. They don't follow their shot at all. Matt, Professor,
But
final
I would
thoughts
say
on this.
also, not, I
Go
mean,
ahead,
not
go
to cut
ahead.
anybody off,
Go
but whoever's being more effective for their team to get to the playoffs will win it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, both of them have. I think they've already helped their teams pass their winning numbers from their victories from
Previous
last year.
seasons.
Because I think Connecticut, I think, might have only had 3 to 6 wins last year, and Chicago didn't
damn.
have much more than that.
Yeah. And
So I mean, they both have meant
a
a whole lot to their teams.
let me do a little quick caveat. And they both have been selected to the Olympic team. So to the All-Star game.
All-Star.
My
All-Star,
bad.
yeah.
I meant to say All-Star game.
Okay.
The first time two rookies, not rookies, but now they're gonna be on the same team. So when you watch the All-Star game, I think it's on the 24th, July 24th or
Yeah, I
the
think
20th.
so.
One-
Because it's
Oh,
right
yeah.
before the Olympics start.
Yeah. So would you watch it to see them two play together? Because I've listened to Angel Reese speak, and she really don't have no animosity towards Caitlin
No.
Clark, and vice versa. It's just that
Yep.
I hate to say that the media or the demographic, they make it
That part.
us versus them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm gonna watch it because I'm like you. I'm curious to see how they're gonna work together. Because
yeah.
I mean, what's funny is even in college, when Angel Reese was in Baltimore, was playing in Maryland, for Maryland rather.
Maryland.
She and Caitlin met up twice, and Angel Reese beat her those 2 times. And then you add the title game at LSU.
Yeah. I think that was
Angel Reese
AAU
still-
ball. I think it was AAU ball.
Yeah,
or
they
was
even
it-
met in AAU, and Angel's team was killing
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
And to see the two of them together, I mean, you have the inside presence of an Angel Reese with the outside touch of Caitlin. Man, that's going to be one. I'm sure it's going to be another one of those WNBA games where everybody's watching.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I got you.
Oh yeah, everybody.
Earl King, is that gonna make you watch?
Yeah, I'll watch it. I like watching the All-Star games,
Okay,
see,
all right.
see how
What
people
is
play, so.
what is order Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yeah. Tim Dog, your final thoughts
What
on
is
that
with it,
situation.
Tim? What's wrong with you, Tim? Tonight? What's wrong with you tonight?
I miss you, man. You were
Man,
late today.
You need a
I'm in
hug or
good
something,
mood.
man. What's
I
going
sure
on?
do.
You need me to come
I
to
sure-
Texas give you a hug,
Man,
You didn't
Oh,
hear
God.
Pharaoh, a fly went in his beer and ruined his
he
whole
upset
day.
because the fly with it
Man,
didn't get.
I'm
It's alcohol,
swatting
man.
flies.
It's good.
Yeah.
Man, you
That was
sound like
that was a bad professor.
That's
told
what
him to say.
everybody
He
done
would've
told him.
Look at alcohol,
you
man. Drink
sound
that
like
shit,
Joey
man.
Badass. That's what I'm gonna call for now, Joey Badass.
Oh my goodness, man.
So answer the question.
Nah.
Answer the
but you know, it's
question,
just
dog.
like,
You gonna
when
watch
they-
that Tim Dog or
Was that
Or you
also?
can watch
Hell
All-Star
yeah.
game? Okay.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
And I'll be watching
Yeah.
it as well because I want to see, just like the Mad Professor, I want to see how they gel together. You never know. You never know. The WNBA, they might be trying to make that money, and they might try to get them two together, and everybody will pay to see that.
Oh,
Or
yes,
better,
indeed.
Mostly-
better yet, we want to keep them apart so we can always have this Caitlyn versus Angel or Angels versus Caitlyn beef. That them two seem to don't have a beef.
Yeah, I also want to hear the commentating too.
Yeah. Me too.
That's what I really want to hear.
It's gonna be like when old boy for the Pistons played with Jordan in the All-Star game. The one that
Was
that left
Isaiah?
off. Yeah, Isaiah Thomas. We'll see how it works out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Well, you know, Isaiah actually coached Jordan in his last All-Star game when he was the head
Yeah,
coach.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Jordan couldn't stand
I
him because of
actually
what they
think it's
did
the
when they
other way
lost the
around.
championship.
I think it's more the other way around. Isaiah don't like Jordan because he feel he throws him out of the dream team.
He
Yeah.
did.
You know, but you heard, you know, before we go
Yeah.
to the next video, you know, John Salas said, you know what the real reason is though? He says it's not that. He say that, you know, because you know where Isaiah's from.
Well, yeah. Well, I'd said that weeks ago that Isaiah
Yeah.
mad that Jordan runs Chicago and he don't.
Exactly. And he say that he came home and his goddamn nephew was wearing a Jordan jersey.
Right.
Yeah.
And
That's
he
some
say
cold
that's the
shit.
yeah, he say that's the real
Well,
reason.
that's like
He said-
LeBron's sons always being in Jordans.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
But the Browns like, hey, I don't give a damn. We all getting paid off of that. But that's the real reason that what John Salas say. But hopefully Isaiah Thomas sooner or later will come out and tell us the actual truth, and we'll get that.
Zeke we are, but he still
Yeah.
praises Jordan about how he played him
Yeah,
and with the points and how good he was and everything. He still says that stuff.
yeah. But Isaiah
Take that shit off.
Isaiah should have, I know the Olympics about to start.
He would have
but
been out of
Isaiah
that tweet.
shoulda- Isaiah should have been on that Olympic team because he's way better than John Stockton. I don't give a damn nobody said. They leave him off
John
that team.
Stockton?
That was John Stockton. Yeah, that was a disgrace to Isaiah Thomas. If you trying to pick the best players from the from the NBA at that time, Isaiah Thomas was still
Well,
balling the way he was balling.
what did John Stockton add to that peppery mix of the dream team?
Nobody
Some
talked
color.
about him.
Some
No.
color.
Him and Christian
Yeah,
Laettner.
yeah.
It's two-
It was Chris Mullins, Christian
and Larry
Laettner,
Bird.
two players on that team.
Larry. What man? They tell Larry Bird he black.
Yeah. Even Larry Bird
They
even say
consider
that.
him black.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
Larry
saying.
Bird said, "Don't
He
put
ain't
no
white
white guy on him." But even
Exactly.
even it's two person on that team shouldn't have been on that Olympic team. Christian Laettner wasn't better than Shaq. Shaq should have been on that Olympic team. And
You
to
wouldn't have had
me-
Robinson because we would need Robinson.
No, because Shaq was in
Robinson.
college.
Yeah,
What I'm
Robinson
saying
was
is Shaq was
Laettner.
in college. They had
So was
one
Laettner.
college
They were
player.
both coming out of college.
College, that's right. They had one college player, and it was Christian Laettner. You know what I'm saying? But Shaq was the better player, and Isaiah Thomas, to me, John Stockton's a great player, but Isaiah Thomas to me is a better guard. That's just my thoughts.
Honestly, the
Did
one
y'all
thing I
talk
was,
about? Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. The one thing I was gonna say about putting Shaq on the team, as much as I wanted to say, I'm not sure he would have melded well with the rest
Right.
of the team.
That could be
Right.
true too. That's true too.
I think because I've always been and when it happened, I was mad that they didn't add Shaq because I mean,
Yeah.
hell, he played for Louisiana State. I've
Yes.
seen him in person, so I
Yes.
wanted him to be on the team. But I
Mhm.
don't think he would have went well with them.
Yeah,
Nah,
and I
that's
agree with that.
understanding. And I think
That's like-
on
that's
Christian
like-
Laettner that year, I think Shaq came out the next year because Christian.
No, they
Laettner-
came out the same year.
Yeah, they came
Laettner went
from
number or Shaq went number
They
one.
came out.
this
Yeah,
year,
they came out the same year.
I think Christian Laettner was the player of the year in college coming out.
Yeah,
of
he
Duke.
was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
was.
Wasn't that when he made that shot over North Carolina to win the game?
That was the year before.
Championship?
Year
Oh,
before.
the year before.
Yeah, year
Oh,
before.
okay.
Yeah. Man, but man, like I say, man, this was kind of like a week.
Did y'all talk about this squad, the Olympic team, this squad?
Who cares?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
y'all
man.
didn't?
I'm gonna tell you the reason why it's because
It's
the
a
rest of the
decrepit
world-
squad, man. Damn.
Yeah,
no, the rest of the world done caught up with the
Right.
NBA.
Yes.
yeah.
And they got
You know what I'm
horrible.
saying?
All those people horrible.
The problem I have with this squad, since you done brought it up, is they're too old.
Yes, they're decrepit.
You have Kevin Durant who's injured today.
He
You
don't
have
play defense.
LeBron James who's always talking about how he's injured, and Kawhi Leonard just dropped out.
Dropped out. That's right. And they picked up what's
You
my
got
man
Anthony
from the
Davis too.
yeah, and they picked
Yeah.
and don't
Free
forget
clothes.
don't forget my boy.
Yeah, Tony Kukoc.
I say don't forget my boy. You know he's on the American team too. He can't even go back to his country no more.
Yeah,
they on-
Embiid.
Yeah.
Embiid.
Oh yeah.
They too old. They too injured. I mean,
They're too fragile.
You have the load management
fragile.
team. That's what the fuck.
right,
you
and
got.
that's what that right. I mean,
the
that-
NBA
that-
seniors.
that Duke freshman wore their asses out the other day.
Yeah,
man.
damn sure did. Yeah.
Wore
yeah.
I somebody
What's his
put
name?
that
Flag?
scrimmage.
I think his last name
Yeah,
Flag.
Cooper Flag.
Yeah, Cooper Flag.
Somebody put the scrimmage on YouTube, and I watched it. Boy, he wore that ass out.
Yeah, because
Yeah, yeah.
Man, the Olympics should be a young person's game, man.
Right. I
Yeah.
miss the time when they put college all-stars in the Olympics.
Yeah, but like I said earlier,
Yeah,
the
but they were
world
getting
done caught
their
up.
ass whipped.
And that's why they went to the
Exactly.
dream team, because the college players were actually playing professional players when
Yeah.
they're going up in the
What are you
Olympics.
talking about?
The-
The NBA is international rules right now.
no, but I'm just talking about when they went to the professional guys playing. The college players couldn't compete with, because the
No, I
world
got
done
that.
caught up. The world
Yeah,
done
I
caught
got
up
that.
in sports.
Oh, yeah.
And like I say, a lot of people saying that that's probably one of the best teams, but like you just say, too old, too fragile, and
No,
just
man,
hope.
it's goddamn. It's the
We'll
load
see.
management team. Let's call it as it is.
Hey,
Yeah.
Like,
hey,
who's gonna-
and it might be a lot of half-court basketball, so
Like, who's the alternate? I need to know.
Yeah.
The whole team got an alternate. Who's the alternate? I need-
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know the alternate, but man, we will see. We will see, man. And keeping in basketball,
Adonis Haslam.
yeah. And keeping in basketball, I know we talked about this a couple of months ago when it first happened, but this brother, he finally went to court and he found out some of his situation. But what's your thoughts on my man? On my man? Put a bet on 5 for me. Yeah, bet on 5.
Former NBA player, pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit wire fraud in a federal criminal case connected to a betting scandal that led to his expulsion from the league. The ex-Toronto Raptors center admitted to the charge during his arraignment in a New York federal court and is expected to be released on $250,000 bail.
Jonte Porter will now remain infamous in NBA history. All because of what happened in this March 20th game against the Sacramento Kings. During the game, the online sportsbook DraftKings noticed an unusually large prop bet on Porter to underperform that night.
Finds Jonte Porter with a clock down at the elbow, fading tough shot, doesn't go.
Porter scored no points, played barely 3 minutes, and left the game at the end of the first quarter claiming he was ill. The NBA now says Porter provided inside information to a known gambler who placed a parlay bet, bundling multiple prop bets together, betting, among other things, that Porter would score under 8.5 points and make under 4.5 assists. When all the legs of the parlay hit, that $80,000 bet stood to pay out $1.1 million. But the bet was flagged by DraftKings as suspicious, voided, and the NBA launched an investigation.
Now,
That's
Tim
what his
Dog-
ass get. Goddamn it. That's what your punk ass get.
But
You
go
a
ahead, bro. Since you're
multi-million-dollar
talking, go ahead, bro.
You're a multi-million-dollar player. First of all, that was his average points anyway. Nobody know the fuck he was. And then you're gonna underperform your average goddamn game. I mean, come on, man. And then you got all this money you're gonna bet. I think it was $20,000 to make it 80 or some shit like that. And now you're out the league because you couldn't perform your average goddamn points. You deserve that shit.
Yeah. Tim Dog.
he's a fool. Negro, please. He deserves it the whole show. Negro, please. Negro. Negro, please.
The remix.
Man,
Come
I heard that,
on,
man.
I
Man,
agree with
that's
Farrell.
stupid. He's
Come on,
stupid,
man.
And then you know DraftKings run all the damn professional sports anyway. Why
Yeah.
would you put your name on it?
Yeah, they're not gonna lose
Wait,
their
wait.
license. Oh, no,
Oh,
the
wait,
other
wait,
dude
wait,
made the
wait.
bet. The other dude
Oh,
made the
it
bet.
was
bet.
noticed
How
by
many?
DraftKings.
Yeah,
You knew he put the damn bet in the beginning. Then you let it ride.
yeah,
You should
yeah.
flag it before
But
it even
they
started.
say it was another dude. We gonna
Whatever,
say
man. You say what
Yeah.
you want.
get it,
Inside the scoop. Nigga, you know who it is.
Oh, yeah.
Stop
You know,
playing.
my issue is and my problem is, and I said this before, is you want to keep gambling and stuff out of sports, but every big gambling site sponsors sports.
Yes.
Don't take their goddamn money if you don't want them to be part of the game. And
Yes.
and I
Right.
understand players shouldn't gamble,
Yes,
but
right.
they're human. They're human, and eventually they're gonna want to they're gonna want to parlay off their name more than they
You
already
say
have.
parlay. You say parlay.
I mean, it's the truth. They're gonna want to parlay off their name more than they already have.
That's
So
right.
I mean, you want, like I said, you want to keep gambling out. Keep gambling out. It's just like
That's
with
right.
the two
Exactly.
wide receivers in the league that were suspended for a year or indefinitely, but made it a year basically.
Yeah.
Stop. I don't want to see DraftKings on jerseys.
That's
I don't want
right.
to see DraftKings on stadiums. Keep
That's
the
right.
shit
Or
all
on
the
the
way
floor.
out on the floor. I don't
the
want to
floor.
see that. And then you want to act. Then you want to clutch your damn pearls when somebody get caught gambling. I mean,
Yeah.
one, it's always happened. It's
Yeah.
I love the
always
commercials.
happened.
$5 parlay will get you $200.
Right.
You got a game problem.
When I'm listening to Sirius XM, every commercial break there's DraftKings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sick
yeah.
of DraftKings.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And you know,
ESPN even have a bet team now.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
the maximum,
Thank you. I forgot to bring that up. I was gonna bring that up last week.
yeah, the maximum he could get is I think they say 3.5 years, 3.5 to 4 years, and he has to probably have to pay restitution back. But like you say, it's a bad look because he was just about to get a big contract from Toronto Raptors, not
That's
as
what
big
I'm
as his
saying.
brother.
Like you screwed yourself out of the real money for some chump change.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah.
he did
It's an
apologize.
average player, stupid ass.
Yeah, and he did apologize, just like Ryan Garcia. He apologized, and you know he has a gambling problem. You
No
know
shit.
the usual line that people say when they get caught. But
That's right.
like you say, you know he was about to come into big money because you know his brother just signed a big contract from Denver, and then
Yeah.
Porter, and then they had another brother that I think he just lost his life in a car accident. So it seems though it was a bad situation from the other brother, the ones that's out there shooting lights out. But like you say, Mad Professor, and everybody on the panel, Mad Professor, Pharaoh, and Tim Dog, you got to be one ignorant motherfucker, man, to fuck your money up like that. And you know, nine
It's
times out of 10,
guaranteed.
9 times out of 10, he wasn't going to average 8 points anyway. He wasn't
That's
going
what
to
I'm
get
saying.
more. He's going to play this regular
He
game.
could have
He
played
gets-
he could have played the whole game and got that shit.
He could.
I mean, hell,
He
there
gets
was
the
a LSU
remix. Negro, beep, beep, beep,
There was a-
beep, beep, beep,
recently-
please.
recently, I want to say Brian Thomas Jr., I think the receiver from LSU who just got drafted, was suspended a couple
Yes.
games last year for gambling.
Yes.
Or or rather that's the reason he came out, because he was about to get caught up in some gambling scandal.
Yeah. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. But man, I wish the brother well. You learn from his lesson.
I don't.
He got.
I don't.
Yeah, man.
Like, fuck him.
Right, exactly.
Motherfucker.
Exactly. I don't even. I wish I had $20,000 to bet on some stupid shit, and I would expect my wife to bat the living piss out of my dumb ass.
$20,000
Yeah.
wouldn't be
Yeah.
betting on one.
Right.
Now,
Yeah,
before
investing on something, yeah.
we go to Pharaoh's Corner, our last topic, you know, this is something I thought of today. Pharaoh sent it to me, and I don't know what we're gonna call it,
Bruh.
but sports that we didn't know exist. And we talking about the Olympics is about to happen. The Olympics is about to happen, and I think this should be
Oh,
an
shit.
Olympic sport.
The winner is
And that is the championship of Hobby Horse. I don't know, Hobby Horse racing or gallop. How the fuck you call it? Tim Dog, your thoughts. Hey, that's a championship. That's a 2023. So they got to be one for. So they have to be champions from previous years. Tim Dog, what you got? So, would you be attending the Hobby Horse Championship?
Hell
2024.
no. If they have a hobby horse, they better have, just like I'm gonna get you sucker, TV running contest.
Well, breakdancing is in the Olympics this
Yeah,
year.
breakdancing is in the Olympics.
But when they
though.
shoot the
Yeah.
gun,
Really?
whoever
Really?
makes the finish line with a
breakdancing
TV
is an Olympic
wins.
sport. Yeah,
Oh yeah, breakdancing. Oh man,
Yeah.
the Asians, boy, them
yeah,
boys,
Kareem's
boy.
killing it. Yeah, yeah.
Woo! You ain't
Yeah.
never seen a breakdancing competition?
Yeah, but stick on the Hobby Horse though, Tim Dog.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm
hey,
saying, hobby
you know how
horse-
we
I'm
see
sorry,
him,
I'm
we
sorry,
see he
man.
didn't give a fuck about the hobby horse.
I
But
see.
damn.
That'll knock me off quick.
hobby horse. Yeah, I tell you what, I get a mop and a broomstick, and I'll run it.
I'm gonna tell you this before I get negative, because you know I'm about to get negative about this
I
bullshit.
know you are.
Really?
You know I'm gonna get negative about this bullshit.
Oh.
I will say one thing positive.
What's
Every
that?
one of them can jump higher than I can right now, and probably anybody else on this damn panel right now. So we'll
Hey,
give them
I
their
was
props
saying-
on that.
How about
I was
really?
gonna say because I ain't seen no fat ones on the back
Right.
of the horse.
No, they had a couple girls on there with yams, but no fat.
Hey, those are the Clydales.
Oh,
Those are the Clydales, man.
So that's my positive thing for this.
They were flexible.
But all I could sit there and I'm gonna tell you when I was watching the video just now, because I hadn't seen the whole one until just now, and when they showed the winner, I'm like, this bitch is crying. I'm like, what the? This bitch is crying, and I don't want to hear them say they've trained. No, you didn't. You didn't. But here's my thing about this, and the sad thing is, during the Olympics, I actually watch steeplechase and dressage. I do. I love watching
question.
how well trained those horses
Oh,
are.
yeah.
Yeah,
I love watching it.
Love that.
yeah,
But you're a goddamn human. You understand what's going on.
yeah.
If your parent, if any one of they had their parents sitting in the stands watching them, their parents need to be whipped too. Cause I'm sorry, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Him. It's just like, why in the hell is cornholing now something on fucking TV? Are you fucking kidding me?
They got a hobby horse holding a sign. You can win.
Right? Do you feed your horse every day?
Hey, that's a
Pete,
positive.
how about
You
watching?
ain't gotta worry about grooming your horse, feeding your horse, clean up shit after your horse. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you do have to wipe your own ass. You the horse.
Hey, man. Hey, so I said that because I had seen it, right? My coworker Lauren sent it to me to talk about this on the podcast. I said, well, I wasn't going to. I said, but since you said that, yes, I am. I had to talk about this. These are the people that can't afford horses. They can't
Yeah.
because they can't afford horses.
I ain't even think about that part. My mom used to own horses. It's not cheap.
Right. People like
They
us.
came up with this. I wanted to see the crowd participation because if she cried,
That part, that's what I wanted to see too.
Oh my god.
I need to see the crowd. But
Oh,
hey,
man.
the horses ain't hungry. They don't need no water breaks. You know what I'm saying? So they got it made. It's
Yeah.
just-
You done, they get old, you can just
I
throw
guess.
them away and buy a new one.
that's
I
it.
guess we will call this segment.
They don't even turn the glue. You know what I'm saying?
I guess we gonna call this segment "Sports You Didn't Know Exist" because I didn't know there was a hobby horse championship.
I
Hey,
did not know this.
Sad
No,
shit
I-
is, I'm talking shit. The sad shit is I'm gonna go on YouTube after this and see if I can find some more of this shit.
Hey, so but you guys saying that I've seen this a long time ago. I just never I was like, you know, some people doing some ghetto ass shit, some
Yeah.
trailer park.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what.
know.
I'm gonna tell you. You know, because the video that you said was short, so you know I had to go on
Yeah,
YouTube and find.
But it was
longer
just to
ones.
spark your brain, man.
Yeah. And then my thing is, I didn't even know what the hell they called the thing at first. I put in fake horse.
I think I put in fake horse equestrian or some shit like that.
But then once it say hobby horse, then my mind clicked. I do remember us calling it a hobby horse.
I
But
ain't never called that thing nothing but a horse head on a stick.
I ain't never even had one of them goddamn things before.
I've seen it.
yeah, you
I've
think
seen
you
it
had a
in the
broom?
stores.
You rode a broom before. You rode a
No,
broom.
I'm looking for that shit ain't happening. My house, you broke a broom, you got beat with that son bitch.
That was all brooms were either lightsabers or
Right.
or some type of
Not a
bat,
goddamn
like
horse.
like a stick ball.
This
Never
ain't
a
this
horse.
ain't this ain't Harry Potter. Goddamn it!
That's right.
Hey,
Oh, and didn't it? That's another thing. They done started that bullshit on a damn broomstick.
Yeah, I saw
man. Yeah,
I saw that.
Hey,
Yeah,
I got a competition. Snail racing.
Well, you never know. You never know what's going to be on the Better Than Sex
Hobby
Sports
horse
podcast.
girls are the coolest. Mother.
Yes. And that's what I just say, ladies and gentlemen. We talk about all type of sports. You never know what you're going to get. That's why you got to tune in every Friday. I mean, every Wednesday. Thinking about the other show. Every Wednesday at 7 o'clock, because you go give you something. They're like, God damn, I didn't know that it exists. But ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. Oh, it's time for Pharaoh Corner. Pharaoh, what you got for the people?
All right, so tonight, man, I got a question for everybody. This trivia question is: what country has competed in the sorry, let me start over. What country has competed the most times in the Summer Olympics yet hasn't won a gold medal?
Damn, Jay, that's kind of big because there's too many
Haiti?
goddamn countries. You got to give us you got to break it down to four countries, man. It's too many damn countries. Shit, we be here forever.
No,
I would say Saudi Arabia.
I'm gonna say the Congo. Shit, I don't know. The Congo.
So they have to. So
Something
is the question: have they competed in almost every Olympics and never won, or have they competed the most Olympics without
the
a win?
last 100 years.
Okay, the last 100 years.
But that's too many countries.
Matter of fact, they debuted in Paris in 1924. So this makes 100 years this year.
Yeah, you got to give us.
I'm gonna stay with Haiti.
No, Haiti. That's a good guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I'm
somebody.
going
It's
with
something
the-
small. It's something small. It's a
100
small
years.
country.
Yeah, I was.
Oh.
Yeah, since you think about that, probably like
man, the
Barbados
Vatican.
or someplace.
The who?
I'm going with
The
the Vatican.
Vatican. Shoot,
The
the Vatican about a
the
block
Vatican
long.
actually, yeah, but it's considered
But it's a country.
Though.
It's
Yeah,
it's
I
a
know.
known country.
So I'm going with the
know.
Vatican.
Okay.
Those priests out there chasing them young boys, shit.
Oh God. Oh God. Damn.
It'll be like back in the
Oh,
Greeks,
God
they used to
damn.
run naked.
with the towels on and shit.
Oh, they used to run naked.
Hey, I just made the bad professor drop his head.
Oh God damn. Bruh.
What you got, Tim? What you got, Tim? It's a small country. As I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
say, small
say
country.
probably like a small country, Jamaica, Barbados, someplace
The
like
Jamaica
Philippines.
win gold, bruh.
the
Oh, the
Philippines.
Philippines.
The Philippines. Okay. Yeah, that makes
Philippines.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next
Past
time,
100 years.
next time you got to give us at least four.
These
You
are
want
countries.
to get
four.
A continent.
Yeah, no, four. You know what I'm saying? Four small countries. Then we have to decide because goddamn, there's too many countries out there.
Yeah.
So the Philippines
though.
never won one, right?
Mm-hmm. They
I
never
guess
won
the
a gold
Vatican-
medal in 100 years.
Yeah, the Vatican is
Wow.
up next, man. Them priests, them boys, them little shorts. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Man.
They sound like you know a little bit too much about them, man. Hold on.
Yeah, I see them priests. They shit. They 24,000, them 64,000. You know, they like them little boys, little girls, like boys, them little boys. They bought on the Olympics. Wearing them little tight shorts too. Ooh, I bet some priests like the dude on what's the dude on Family Guy?
Oh, the old man.
Stewie.
No, the old man. The
old
old
man.
Mr. Herbert.
Yeah, Mr.
Okay.
Mr. Herbert.
Chris. Oh, Chris.
Yeah.
My bad, fellas.
This guy here, man.
Little boys running in tight shorts.
Well, you did say they were naked back in the day, so
Yeah, and in the Greek Olympics,
Yeah.
they used to
Yeah,
run
that's how it was.
naked.
That's how it was.
hey,
Oh, man.
low drag. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
man, but thank y'all for
Hey,
tuning in to
hey.
another great episode of the Better Than Sex Sports podcast. But like we always like to do before I close the show out, we like to give you something positive, something to think about, or something like, man, what the
This
hell
horse
is
shit
guys
is
talking about?
worldwide.
So Tim Dolphin, be more careful. What you got for the people before we go?
Oh man, what I got to put? Did you know that there was an asteroid that passed between the Earth and the Moon last weekend that was big enough to destroy us? That shit is amazing. How close?
That's why they ain't
How
let nobody
close?
know. You can't let the world know. Hey, this asteroid
We almost got hit. We tell them afterwards. Hey, you know we almost got hit, right?
Woo! He said, "Wait, there, woo! We almost dodged the bullet."
Where you said it passed between Earth and what?
The
Earth
moon.
and the moon. Yeah.
No, it didn't come between them. It didn't. It came between Earth and Mars.
That's the Earth and the moon. Hey,
Not
either
Mars.
way,
If it was
it's
Earth
still-
and the moon, it would have made news.
You
But
probably
like
saw it too.
moonfall,
because
You
if
saw
it was
in
the
sky.
moon, if it was that close to Earth's gravity would have pulled it in. It was Earth and Mars.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was big enough
Hey,
where
Stu,
it probably pulled the Earth.
That's a dodge. That's a dodge.
I mean, yeah, it's less than 1 AU, so yeah, it's pretty close.
Ooh, damn, he dodged another one. Damn. And Bruce Willis, he don't even have in his right mind no more. He can't get on that rocket ship to go blow that shit
I
up,
hate
man.
that fucking movie. You done made me curse. I hate that fucking movie so goddamn much.
Who we gonna call? We gonna call Bruce Willis,
That's
man.
the
But now he
stupidest
can't even act
goddamn
anymore.
movie. And
You
Roland
know?
Emmerich, if you listen, you make some stupid fucking movies. That was the dumbest.
Hey, man.
Okay?
Yeah.
Man, don't
That
say that
movie
about
was
Bruce Willis,
absolute
man. He got
trash.
up there. What's my man named? That
Armageddon.
Yeah, Armageddon. But the
Armageddon.
dude, isn't he married to Jennifer Lopez now?
Ben Affleck.
Oh, Ben Affleck,
Ben
yeah.
Affleck.
That's
Well,
right,
for
man.
now.
Now he got to leave Jennifer all alone, and then he got to go get Bruce Willis. That's not in the
Well,
right
she
mind.
done left him
We gotta
already.
get
It
him
don't
that-
even matter.
But we
Bruce
can't
is
get-
like, I can't
we
remember
get
what
my
to
man.
do.
And then he got to go get my boy from Baby Boy.
Well, they're gonna fail anyway because one of them dead.
Yeah,
That's right.
Michael
then you
Clark
gotta get my
Duncan
boy-
dead, so they're gonna fail
right,
anyway.
Yeah.
but you got to
Yeah,
get. My man from Baby Boy wasn't in it. Oh, that Michael Clark. Goddamn,
That was
my bad.
Michael Clark Duncan.
My bad.
Yeah.
The Green Mile. Rest in peace, my brother.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you, Tim Dahl, for that useless information. But thank you.
It's only useless.
He said,
I
"Did
can't
you know?"
don't
No,
use
we
it.
ain't know that shit. Man. He be panicking like a motherfucker, man.
Bad Professor, what you got for the people before we go, man?
Only thing I have for the people is if I catch any of y'all riding goddamn fake horses and calling that shit a competition, I'm gonna beat your ass with your damn fake ass horse. If my children do the shit, I'ma disown your ass and act like I never gave birth to you or helped give birth to you because I ain't give birth to you, your mama did. But I'm gonna make sure she don't give birth to your ass again because I'm gonna take your ass out.
Hobby Horse Rodeo, here we come.
And that shit is, and the sad shit is that shit is worldwide. They have them in Finland. They have them. I've seen them in German. I've seen them German.
Oh
And
goodness.
let me catch y'all. Let me catch a black person doing that shit. That's all I gotta say.
Oh,
There's some
goodness.
shit you just leave to white people.
Okay.
That's it.
You started this shit. Should have just this damn video. What you got for the people before we go?
I want to know. How Steve Kerr is going to do load management on the damn Olympic basketball team. I need to know how it's going to work. It's just one of those things. I need
There's
to know
no
what
way.
street clothes is going to. Is he going to be on the street
Yeah.
clothes on the sideline? I need to know.
Yeah, we all want to know, man.
I want to know who the backups is. I need to know who.
Yeah.
We need the alternate roster like now.
Yeah, I think they took a video. I think they took a picture the other day, and yeah, I just glanced at it, but I need to go research it as well.
Oh,
but
And they
Before
voted
we go-
LeBron James the best player on the team.
ridiculous.
and that's a damn
at-
shame
during
at
practice.
39. But I'm saying at age of 39, that should never happen. Go
Did
ahead,
y'all
man.
talk about his
Professor.
son?
No,
we
man.
didn't. And y'all lucky because I had some
Yeah.
shit for that. But I wanted to just let Pharaoh know Leonard brother responded about DraftKings corrupting fantasy play games
Yeah,
on
Yeah.
your page. So yeah, that's
man.
good.
Absolutely, man.
yeah. Hey, shout out everybody that's comment. Like I say, man, for some reason I can't see the comments. I did start our own page, but YouTube, not YouTube, but Facebook. No, Facebook said that you got to have the page up for 60 days. Yeah. You just
That's gonna
can't
be the end
stream
of
straight
summer.
to the page. So yeah, you got to have the page up for 60 days. And I also started the other page for us as well. But hey, it is what it is. So we will be dropping the video tonight on that page. If you didn't get the chance to see us live, you can see segments of the show that we just put on. And I think that's what I got for the people. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Hey, all the support is greatly appreciated. Everybody that's I sent the thing out and everybody stopped. Excuse me. I sent the page out and everybody started following us. So we up to I think close to 90 followers so far on our Facebook page, the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. As you can see, I changed the logo in the back. Got a nice little background. So make sure you go check it out, man. If you haven't checked it out yet. But before we go, Tim Dahl, tell the people how they can follow you.
Father's Love 99. Instagram.
Man, this
Me,
is not
myself.
the Nick at
Quiet
Night. What
hour.
is it? Tunes at Night, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, the quiet hour.
I
Mad
tell you
Professor
what,
still living in the boot.
haters
Let the people know
gonna
how they
hate.
can follow you.
Well, you can find me at the Mad Professor .one word, just like you see up on the screen on YouTube and Instagram.
I got you. What you got for the people before we go? Pharaoh,
The Pharaoh
tell the people
underscore
how they can follow you.
71, King Ryan on Facebook. And shout out to the Eritrean that won the first leg of the doggone Tour de France.
Yeah, the black guy. Yeah, the
Black guy,
Eritrean.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
you can't call him black because they don't call himself black over there.
Well,
I'm just say Eritrean.
does he look like a nigga?
No, he's past that. That
Does
joker.
he look like a nigga?
No, it look like lava.
Right.
And of course, you can find me at the Audacity Podcast.
Hobby Horse Championships, Slovakia 2024. Mother.
Yeah, you can find me at the Audacity Podcast. Also, you can find us at 2 Cigars and a Blunt every Friday night at 8 o'clock. And make sure you stick around for our after show called Ashed Out, where we always have a good time.
Yeah.
Bring your lotion.
Hey, that was
Yeah.
hilarious. What is that?
Yeah, we had a great show tonight. And another thing, I'm with the Mad Professor. If I see you brothers out there on the goddamn hobby horse, I'm gonna kick your ass as well. Kick your ass off of that goddamn hobby horse.
Hey,
As
once you
I
got
take
4
a
legs,
picture,
I'm gonna take one of your legs out.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
wonder
take
if
a
you can get
picture.
a splinter if
Sideways
you're
over
disqualified.
Yeah. And with that, ladies and what caveat? What you call a black man with 3 legs and no
A
horse?
hobby horse enthusiast.
No, you call that a nigga with no life. You call
Boy.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
Tim Dog from D-More Camp. Oh, damn, that's right. You on in there. I got it. My bad, dog. You was late.
Mhm.
All right, is any
Okay,
one of y'all gonna go?
get in. Yo, he gonna get
Pharaoh
every
King?
fit in. I promise you.
Well, it's
I'm
the
gonna be
Mad Professor in the boot.
I guess Pharaoh, they messed it up one more time, man. And I am the man on the street.
This is Pharaoh King.
Tim Dog from Be More Careful.
And the Mad Professor .one in the boot.
All right. Tim Dog, you want to go first when I say how the day go. You wait your goddamn turn. We close the show out, man. God damn. That fellas, man, we are out, man. We see you Friday night, 8 o'clock, and make sure you stick around for the after show following 2 Cigars and a Blunt. And with that, fellas, we are out.
Hey!